of life. A desolate land is a land thirsty of farmers, and because we know how important farmers are to every nation, that's why we reintroduce to you the Voice of the Farmers. Voice of the Farmers is a media brand that celebrates, educates, and promotes farmers with constant trainees and guide on how best to be a successful farmer. We also link farmers to the right markets to sell their produce and to the right marketers. Voice of the Farmers is active on Facebook, Instagram, and Thread at Voice of the Farmers. We are also on YouTube at Voice of the Farmers TV. For more inquiry on how to link up with Voice of the Farmers, please call 0907 872 8228 or 0706 662 8752. Voice of the Farmers. We celebrate, educate, and promote farmers.
Yes, we celebrate, educate, and promote farmers. That is what we do at Voice of the Farmer. Good morning, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Garuba Afisomide once again. We had a session this morning about that is about what we learned and what we've seen at African Food Forum, African Food System Forum in Kigali. And now today we have someone in the studio with us at the back end that will be talking to us from Nigeria, not Kigali now, from Nigeria, to talk to us about some of their products. Yes, in case you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Garuba Afisomide. I'm the founder of Voice of the Farmer, and everything that I do with agriculture, that is what I do. And today we'll be talking about something that you want to learn from. I would say it is not just coconut now. There is more to coconut now. Last week, I think 2nd of September, yes, I think it was this week too, yes, we celebrated World Coconut Day, yes, where we celebrate one of the things that we can do. We are talking about circular economy and partnership with coconut, and that was why we had Mr. John Olakunleyi then. But today we have Dr. Answer John, who does a lot with coconut at the back end there, yes. We'll be talking to us about some of the things they do with coconut and what are the health benefit and economic benefit of coconut as well. This thing is going to be something that you want to learn from, because some of us just think coconut is just what you just eat. When you just eat it, then you throw this thing away. There are a lot of things you can get from coconut, and that is why we have him at the back end here to talk to us about what coconut is all about. He's the chairman and the founder of TUJ Coconut that does a lot of products from coconut. Today you'll be hearing something that you have not even heard about coconut before. Let us just go on this short break before we bring him on board. Let's do on this short break. We'll be right back.
E pass wetin you go just break, e comot, e chop, abi you soak garri. Yes o, coconut e pass chop. Coconut na one fruit wey everything for im body plus even the shell e get important use. You sef no know ba? Na why you gat to patronize TUJ coconut products. TUJ coconut products na 100% from coconut. Talk about coconut oil wey dem dey use treat arthritis, coconut oil for cooking, coconut flour, coconut chips, coconut swallow, coconut oil, cold press and hot press, plus all the coconut products wey you dey find. Our head office dey number 12 Adebowale Caroline Street off Winner Street, Aradagun, Badagry. We also dey deliver for anywhere for inside Naija abi outside Naija. All you need to do na to call us abi chat us for this number 0806 475 4853 0806 475 4853. Abi make you follow us for all our social media pages at TUJ Coconuts. TUJ Coconut Products na chiamo for different better coconut products wey you dey find.
Yes, then be Chiamo for any coconut product that you're looking for. Yes, you've been seeing this adverts almost anytime we had a podcast station like this or a live show like this. Yes, you've been seeing the advert. So you want to meet with the person, the brain behind the TUJ coconut. So I'll be bringing on board Dr. Answer John. I want to say a very big thank you to you for joining us. Good morning this morning.
Good morning. It's very nice having me on board.
Yes, thank you very much. I think after the show, we are going to celebrate it, because I think the last time I met you, I don't know if Doctor is there, but I think I now have Doctor now. I think we need to celebrate that. So congratulations for that, sir. Yes, we are not going to waste time today, because I know we have a lot to discuss about. So for the sake of people meeting you for the first time, they've been seeing your advert, they've been seeing your promotion on our social media pages. They were like, what are these people doing? So I think we need to know what they are doing. So I think you need to tell us what your name and what you do, sir, briefly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, viewers all over the world. My name is Dr. Ansa Ezenna. We basically run TUJ Coconuts. Uh, Basically, we do everything about coconuts, ranging from coconut oil to coconut flour to coconut chips, and a whole lot more. Maybe as we delve in more, we will talk better.
Okay, thank you very much. I would love you to maybe next time when you want to answer some of these questions, you should be audible enough because I know some of for me to even be stringing my hair to hear you, definitely some of my this thing might not be able to hear you very well. Now, I want to appreciate the fact that you are trying to do a lot with coconuts because I had Mr. John Olakuleyin. I had him on I think on Monday or Tuesday where he was talking to us about the theme of this year, which is circular economy. We are talking about there should not be waste in coconut at all. So now, let me just go straight to you, sir. You said these are some of the things you do. I know there are other products, there are other produce that you can make use of as raw material. Why do you choose coconuts?
Well, as you can see, or as some of us know, that coconut is actually regarded as the tree of life. So it
Mm,
simply means there are a whole lot of benefits that comes from coconut. Now, everything about coconut is useful. There is none that is wasted. And actually,
mm,
coconut is a lifesaver. That's why it's called a tree of life. So one of our visions is to ensure that people eat healthy, not just genetically modified foods, but to eat organic foods,
mm,
okay, that will transform the life, that will give life, desired benefits.
mm,
So
mm,
that's
mm,
why
mm,
coconuts. That's why we actually go for coconuts. It has a whole lot of benefits, whole lots of
mm.
benefits to be derived
Mm.
from it.
Yes, thank you very much for that, sir. I appreciate and I understand that yes, coconut is a tree of life, and I think because everything on coconut, the tree and the trunk, the shell, the husk, everything is useful. Now, I would love to know your background. Because we have been talking, I will be asking you some health benefit of coconut maybe later on the show. So, but can you just take us through your background? Probably maybe do you have any background in anything food, in anything biochemistry, in anything that relate to nutrition, so that we know yes, we are not just talking to a farmer or a food processor. Now we are talking to someone that have a background in this aspect that we are talking about.
Okay, I I'm actually a biochemist. I read biochemistry in University of Port Harcourt. You know, every aspect of biochemistry, actually the food aspect of biochemistry, that's nutrition biochemistry.
Hmm.
I actually happen to be a certified food biochemist.
Yes, that means Dr. Answer John is a certified biochemist. So you should know that anything he's saying to us on this show, definitely it's legit and definitely is going to be giving us a lot of information. Now, I think what a coincidence. Now I'm putting on yellow. Dr. Answer is also putting on yellow too. And who's going to pay ourselves now? Definitely you're going to pay me because I'm putting it on first before you. Now, thank you very much for that. I think I love the fact that you let us know that yes, you have that background in biochemistry. So I think that is a good one. Now let us go through the products that you have. I when I was doing the promotion video for you, one thing about life is just that this world is just very small. We met just coincidentally, and I think now we are meeting ourselves again on social media here like this. It's just something. So
Yeah.
we did a promotional video for you then where you talk about some of these products, what they do, the health benefit, and some things. But before we talk about the health benefits, can you just take us through these products? When I heard about some of these products, I never believed they existed. My own is just that let me just eat the meat in the coconut, then throw away the shell. But now you made me to understand that there are other things that you guys can do from coconuts. Can you just take us through some of these products that we have in coconuts, sir?
Okay, very quickly, a few of them we do. Of course, there are lots more that can be done, but a few that we do. We,
Mm,
of course, do coconut oil from it. We have the cold press, we have the hot press coconut oil from it. That is the cooked and the one that is naturally extracted. That's the cold press. We also have coconut flour from coconuts. That coconut flour
mm,
now basically it can be basically used for as a flour to make your snacks, your bread, swallow and the rest of it. Then we now
mm,
have coconut poundo. Coconut poundo, instead of you going for your regular swallow, you just go for your coconut poundo that has a whole lot of health benefits from it. That's
mm,
a coconut poundo, or better called coconut swallow. You can use it as a
mm,
swallow directly. Then we also have coconut chips, where the one you can snack on actually, just direct to snack, direct to eat at once.
mm,
Coconut chips. Then we have coconut water. Coconut water serves as an electrolyte in the system. It revitalizes and rejuvenates the system. Also, we
mm,
have coconut cake. We have coconut cookies. In fact, there are a whole lot of things that come out from coconut. So, but these are just a few that we do. We also do the coconut shell. carbonize it, and use it for a whole lot of products.
Hmm. Yes, thank you very much for that. You know, the first time I came to your place, I saw a lot of things you do. I saw the staff that you have. I saw the process that you guys follow where you are doing all these things. So I want to appreciate the fact that yeah, it's a good one from you. But I want to ask this question before we move on. You know, when we were growing up then, I think maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, what we had was that coconut water. When you drink coconut water, you know, go sabi book. But now you are saying you are doing coconut water. I don't know. Are you trying to tell us that we are not going to tabi book when we do coconut water again? So I want you to just shed more light on that because I think people like me might be watching that they don't want to even drink coconut water because of that perception. Then, so I think hearing from you as a biochemist, I think it's going to be a good one for us to know what are the benefits of drinking coconut water.
It's actually the opposite. It's actually the opposite. It has nothing to do with not being able to know book per se.
Hmm.
Coconut water is very useful. Just like I said, it's an electrolyte, and anything electrolyte is something that keeps the body going, keeps the body alive,
Hmm.
keeps the body strengthened and nourished. So that coconut water contains a whole lot that helps the body function properly.
Hmm.
Coconut itself has this ability to boost brain function. So it's actually the opposite. Coconut, everything about coconut will actually help your brain function, improve, assimilation and everything about knowledge.
Yes, now I think I love the fact that you help us to expatiate and elucidate more about that. That it is just the opposite now. That means, say,
Yeah.
I think sometimes even our parents, or let's say our brothers, then what they will not want us to do because they want to drink it or they want to eat it, they will not say, don't drink it. If you do that, this at the back they are drinking it. Oh. So I think thank you very much, Dr. Answer, for giving us that
Yeah.
update. That if they tell you that you should not drink coconut water, just tell them that yes, you've had them. Just go to the back and drink it because it has a lot of things
Very
that is
well.
going to do for your body. Now let's talk about your products. Now you've listed them. You have coconut flour, you have coconut oil. I think that is what you do majorly. Or the cold press now. And you see, what the last time I saw your coconut oil, I was thinking, is this water? But this the viscosity, like that will show that yes, this is not water, this is oil now. So I was like, it is very, very pure, like you will even think it is water. So I want to appreciate the fact that Obalara Damilola said good morning. Yes, good morning to you too. Yes, just help us continue to share this video. Just continue to share this so that it's going to get to many people to watch. Yes, so I want you to take us through this product. What are the health benefits here? We are going to be taking one after the other, but briefly now, we talk about the coconut oil, coconut powder, coconut anything that you do. Just let us know the health benefit and why you will convince us that yes, we should go for this product and eat them.
All right. Starting with the coconut oil. Coconut oil has, especially when allowed to extract naturally, all the
Mm,
enzymes, all the proteins, everything there, all the nutrients are intact. It's not
mm,
temperature tampered with. Because some of the constituents, like the enzymes which are protein, actually are either denatured by temperature, especially high temperature. So that makes coconut oil acceptable very well for the system. Now, coconut oil contains what we call medium chain fatty acids, and this medium chain fatty acid is actually better compared to the long chain fatty acid gotten from
mm,
our regular oil in the market. Now, what long chain fatty acid does, it goes to pile up or stock up in the body, causing a whole lot of issues. But what coconut oil contains is the medium chain fatty acid. What it does is it goes to break down some of those bad fats because it has
mm,
medium chain. It goes to break all of that down. So what am I saying? Coconut oil is useful for weight loss. Is useful for weight loss, and it's very healthy for the system. It's healthy for the heart and all of that. Because it has the good cholesterol. Many people keep saying, this one has cholesterol, this one does not have cholesterol. Actually, every oil has cholesterol. So it depends on the good one or the bad one. So coconut oil has
mm.
good cholesterol. It helps the whole body system. So coconut oil is good for weight loss. Coconut oil is good as an immune booster. It boosts the immune system. Coconut oil is also useful for breastfeeding mothers.
Hmm.
Is also good for breastfeeding mothers. It contains an enzyme that is useful. That is It also contains what's called uric acid. That uric acid is useful for the system, and that uric acid fights infection also. So there are a whole lot of benefits you can get from coconut oil. You can use coconut oil to treat infection because of that uric acid. It's also useful for a breastfeeding mother because it helps in even brain development of the child. It's also useful for producing quality breast milk. So coconut oil, the usefulness of coconut oil is so much that if we continue talking about coconut oil alone, we might not finish up the show. Now, it's also useful for arthritis. It's also useful for diabetes. It's also useful for treating PAL. I had a lot of customers from Benin Republic that comes to buy because most of the oils around, some are mixed, you know. So, but what we produce is unadulterated, so they know quality. So they come from all the way to buy to treat people of PAL and a whole lot of issues that they have. So coconut oil is very very useful. You know, one thing about people, let me just say people, I don't say Nigerians, is they prefer quantity over quality. So when they hear the price of coconut oil, they'll be like, ah, no, 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 let me go and buy the regular oil. The regular oil may have been mixed. Some of them could have been, worked on, chemicalized, a whole lot of chemical. And at the end of the day, to destroy your health, So why don't you just buy something that will help you enjoy your money instead of buying something cheaper and dangerous to your system that will cause you liver failure, kidney failure, and a whole lot of it. So that's that about coconut oil. While the coconut flour is very, very high in fiber. It has high fiber content. And what does that do? It helps the GIT, that is your stomach, to actually process food faster. That is fiber. It helps you to go to the restroom with ease without stress. That it helps with constipation. And it has a whole lot of protein and a whole lot of just as what is contained in coconut oil, you could find it also in coconut flour because during production there's no how you can totally extract coconut
The
oil
oil.
out of the flour. Yes, out of the flour. So it has still constituents of coconut oil and it still has fiber in it, and this is very very useful. Now, why coconut flour is very useful, as a swallow, when you now convert it to swallow, why it's very useful is it doesn't just contain carbohydrate now. It contains protein, it contains fiber, it contains every other thing that will give you a balanced diet, at least to an extent, compared to our regular, swallow that is just carbohydrate at a very high and alarming rate, giving you very high calorie and all of that. So for those of us who are looking at taking care of their sugar levels, coconut flour is the answer. Coconut flour is the answer. Then while we have the coconut chips, of course, it's your regular snack. So whatever you get from your oil, you still get it from your, chips and all of that. So that's that about that.
Yes, thank you very much for giving us that insightful knowledge. I want to believe people watching us from Badagry, we know that yes, Mr. Dr. John Ansah is really talking about their heritage of fruit now, because when we are talking about coconuts, it is an heritage in Badagry, and I think that is why Dr. John Ansah also went and have a factory in Badagry. Sometimes you need to have what we call site selection, where you are going to do a product and where you are going to set up a company. You should set it up at where you are going to get your raw materials, which is a good one from you. Yes, let me read out this comments. He said, great things done with coconut. I remember buying the coconut oil and flour. It's very good for consumption. So another person said, a lot of health benefits from coconut flour, just that it's quite expensive. Omolara Damlola said, I normally use the oil for my chicken. Very, very good, I must tell you. So thank you very much for even telling us that. Some people don't even know that coconut oil is something that you need to always use every time. So thank you very much, Omolara Damilola from YouTube. Yes, we really appreciate your comment. So just help us share this video so that it's going to get to more people to watch. Yes, going back to Dr. John. Sorry, Mr. is still coming to my mouth because you have never celebrated that doctor for me. So I will drop my account number at the end of this program so that at least I'll buy something that will make me to remember every time. I think we've been able to talk about some of these products and you take us to the health benefit. And I see I don't even disregard what you said, because I know it is coming from the right source and the right people that knows a lot about when I'm talking about food and everything. So now the thing is just that you see, I know through our production, through our promotion, people will definitely reach out, and at least some people, even if they may not reach out now, but I'm very sure when they hear the health benefit that you have listed out in coconut, and definitely they will want to reach out to us. So, but now let us just look at the theme of this year World Coconut Day, saying circular economy and partnership. When you say circular economy, that means there is no waste at all. And I know you do that too, because the coconut shell, even if you are not processing it yet, you sell it out to people who they off take it, and even the water as well. Too, I was like, I think I saw something like electrolytes that you said they use this thing for this thing. I was like, these people are doing very good when it comes to coconut. So I want to appreciate the fact that you are also practicing what we call circular economy in coconut. That is a good one from you. So what will you tell other coconut processors? Because I know what you do is just you are in the processing aspect of it. So what will you tell them about the theme of this year, talking about circular economy and partnership? What is your own take about circular economy and partnership?
At the end of the day, it's actually, I understand some of the challenges. It could be the capacity to diversify. There are a whole lot of things they could actually also do from coconuts, but because
Mm,
of strength and all of that, they may just want to focus on one first. So, by the end of the day, it's very important that nothing goes to waste. Immediately you pick up
mm,
a coconut fruit, from the shell to the residue from your production, there's a protein that comes out finally after production, which can be used for animal feed, which can be used for different kind of
that's true.
things. Yes, so it's important that nothing is wasted. Just my advice is gather them, no matter how small it is, keep piling them up. One day they'll all be useful for you, even though you've
Mm.
not gotten it in large quantity.
No matter how small it is, keep piling them up. One day it's going to be useful. So it is a message to you that you are a processor. All this coconut shell of a thing, don't dispose them anyhow. People need them. It is another way of diversifying and making money from it. Even I can tell you that coconut husk, you can make your cocoa peat and some other things from it. Coconut shell, you can make activated carbon. Even sometimes it is also used as fertilizer for farmers that do crop production. So when you have all these things, once they know you have it, they will definitely come for it. Yes, we are going to be rounding up the show now, but before we round up the show, let us just have a look about what TUJ Coconut does. Again, we have their promotional video here. We will be right back.
E pass wetin you go just break, comot, chop abi use soak garri. Yes o, coconut e pass chop. Coconut na one fruit wey everything for im body plus even the shell e get important use. You sef no know ba? Na why you gat to patronize TUJ coconut products. TUJ coconut products na 100% from coconut. Talk about coconut oil wey dem dey use treat arthritis, coconut oil for cooking, coconut flour, coconut chips, coconut swallow, coconut oil, cold press and hot press, plus all the coconut products wey you dey find. Our head office dey number 12 Adebowale Caroline Street off Winner Street, Aradagun, Badagry. We also dey deliver for anywhere for inside Naija abi outside Naija. All you need to do na to call us abi chat us for this number 0806 475 4853 0806 475 4853. Abi make you follow us for all our social media pages at TUJ Coconuts. TUJ Coconut Products na chiamo for different better coconut products wey you dey find.
Yes, in case you don't know, TUJ Coconuts can deliver everywhere in the world. Just contact them on that phone number. Definitely, they are going to reach out back to you and let you know how your products can get across to you. Yes, we are going to be rounding up the show, but I just want Dr. Answer to give us a business idea, to give us an advice, especially the youth out there that are thinking of what to do and they don't know what to do. You said it that coconuts is the tree of life, so they can always venture into coconut production. Even if it is small, you can get like maybe one hand or something and start doing coconut oil. At least you start from somewhere. Yes, I want you to give us your fatherly advice and let people know that they can get your product from anywhere in the whole world. Just reach out to you on a particular number and they're going to send it across to them. So wrap up with an advice to the youth on coming up into agriculture value chain, and also how can people get your product. Thank you.
All right. It's coconut is yeah, coconut and everything about coconut is actually very lucrative. Uh, it's important if you want to join the value chain. It's important you go ahead and do that. But only coconut shell alone is a company on its own. You can
Hmm.
carbonize that and ship to various countries. It's bought in Europe, in different countries of the world. They buy and they ship in containers. That alone is a company on its own, the coconut shell. It's actually used for mosquito, as a mosquito repellent. It's used for water treatment. It's used for purification, detoxification rather, and a whole lot. So coconut shell alone is a company on its own. Coconut flour alone is a company on its own, and a whole lot you can get into and consolidate or maximize the profit or whatever from each of these products that can be gotten from coconut. So it's important if you want to go into it, start little by little. It might be looking small, but over the years it will profit you better. So it's important you go into coconut. If you want to go into it, it's very profitable and advisable to go into it.
Yes. And how do
Now,
people get your products?
our products, you can also always reach out to us on our social media platforms at TUJ Coconuts on Instagram, at TUJ Coconut Products on Facebook. Our WhatsApp number is the same one available there scrolling on the live listing. You can reach out to us. We'll deliver to you anywhere in Nigeria, anywhere in the world. Just reach out to us and place your orders. We'll ship to you.
Yes, thank you very much. It is nice having you this morning. I know it's very early in Nigeria because we are here live in Kigali and we are coming back home soon. Yes, but this is also the power of social media. We can always connect to ourselves anywhere we are. So thank you very much for coming on board this morning. I don't forget, I will drop my account number at the end of the
Very
program.
well.
You are going to pay me to celebrate that doctorate and also the yellow that you are putting on to, because you did not tell me, I will have gone and put on another clothes now. So thank you very much for joining us on this show. We appreciate the fact that you've been able to share us something. We'll be able to learn something from you this morning. And thank you very much for doing that. Yes, my name is Garuba Afusolumide once again. Till I come your way next time, I say bye bye and God bless.
Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilé wa, ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́ á máa jalè.
Farming is not just a job. Farming is a way of life. A desolate land is a land thirsty of farmers. And because we know how important farmers are to every nation, that's why we reintroduce to you the Voice of the Farmers. Voice of the Farmers is a media brand that celebrates, educates, and promotes farmers with constant trainees and guide on how best to be a successful farmer. We also link farmers to the right markets to sell their produce and to the right marketers. Voice of the Farmers is active on Facebook, Instagram, and Thread at Voice of the Farmers. We are also on YouTube at Voice of the Farmers TV. For more inquiry on how to link up with Voice of the Farmers, please call 0907 872 8228 or 0706 662 8752. Voice of the Farmers. We celebrate